Welcome to TEW here today, and we are live, of course, for Total Elite Wrestling, like any other Tuesday here today. My name is Billy, money known as Jay, alongside with, of course, here today, with, obviously, with, yes, Billy, my name is Jay, alongside with John Cole, and this is TEW show, of course, here today. We'll be running this show for another at least 2 hours, of course. Roman Reigns, of course, has got some words to say because he was brutally attacked last week by Drew Galloway. Out of nowhere, he made his TEW debut last week. He left WCW in April. He was fired, actually, in fact, apparently so. He was released his contract. Did he actually quit? He didn't really fire himself, but he did say on television that he quitted WCW. Behind the scenes, he was fired, and now he's on TEW. And he came out and attacked Roman Reigns after his match with Bobby Anderson last week. But let's hear from Roman, of course, because of what Drew Galloway said about did to Roman Reigns last week after his match with Bobby Anderson, respectively. He came out of nowhere since he quit WCW. He came to TEW and just attacked Roman Reigns. Don't know why, but we'll have to wait and see what Roman Reigns has got to say about it. Out of nowhere, I couldn't believe it, but we'll see. Here is the big dog, Roman Reigns. This is my yard, Drew Galloway, and you're in it. Because last week on TEW, you did what you did by surprisingly appeared here on the TEW television show and attacked me. Where was you 2 months ago? You was in WCW, the rival brand of TEW, and you quit. And now you're here on TEW, coming here to make a statement by hitting me. Is it because I'm the TEW champion? Is it because you want a match with my championship? Whatever it is, you see, you've messed with the wrong person, Drew Galloway. And to be honest with you, I demand answers right now why you did what you did last week by cheap shotting me from behind after I beat Bobby Anderson last week, respectively, in that matchup. Why didn't you? Why did you? I want to know answers right now. So, please, get to the ring right now, because I want to ask some questions. Why did you take me out last week, huh? Is it because WCW rejected you as a talent? Oh. And here he is, Drew Galloway. The man was obviously quitted WCW as he didn't really got the belief that he could be the top man on WCW, but now he's here on TEW. He went out and beat up Roman Reigns last week out of nowhere, cheap shotted him from the crowd. And this man is a member of the TEW roster, it seems. Roman Reigns. I haven't got a personal vendetta about you. The reason why I went after you last week on my first appearance here on TEW is because I know that you are the champion here. And I want to show you, Roman Reigns, that this is also my yard too. Well, Drew Galloway, whatever it is what you did last week, you did the wrong thing. You've messed with the wrong person. It doesn't matter if you made your debut last week. It doesn't matter if you was quitted WCW 2 months ago. It doesn't really matter. You should have done it to Bobby Anderson instead of me. Why me? To show you that I am here on TEW to not mess about. And since I had this hiatus when I left WCW, I was thinking, what's the plan for Drew Galloway? What is it? Is it me going to another promotion and be successful? Or is it me shrinking in WCW? And I made that mind thinkable as I was the hottest free agent for those 2 months. And I chose to come here because I do believe that I can be the man that I should be at. Drew Galloway, say what you can say. What do you really want to be here for? What is it? You come out last week from the crowd by hurting me last week. What has it achieved? Tell me right now. The real truth why I took you out last week. I want a match. I want a match with your TEW Championship at In Your House pay-per-view on the 4th of July. That's why I came here to do. It's because I want a match with you. It doesn't matter if I'm new and I made my debut here on TEW. I have to earn things around here. But I want a match with your championship at your house. Well, as I am the nice and one of the respective TEW champions here on the roster, what about you do fight Bobby Anderson tonight? You beat Bobby tonight, then you'll have a match with me at July the 4th at In Your House. What do you say about that, Drew? That's an amazing idea. I'll show Bobby Anderson tonight that I'm going to do to you at In Your House in 2 weeks' time. And I'll make sure that I will become the new TEW champion here on this promotion. And I'll show you what I'm about. Mark my words, I will. Okay. One more thing I want to say right now is this. Oh my god! Roman Reigns! This is what you get for what you did to me last week, Drew. Oh my god, there's a bit of a fight going on here between Drew Galloway and Roman Reigns. This is basically payback for what Roman had last week with Drew Galloway. What Drew Galloway put him through last week on his debut on TEW by cheap shotting him and attacking him out of nowhere. And it seems like Galloway and Roman Reigns are having a bit of a brawl here, it seems. But it seems like tonight that Drew Galloway accepts that #1 contendership match at the fight Bobby Anderson, it seems. So it seems like it to me that Drew Galloway will make his first TEW match. His first debut match will be on tonight in the main event against Bobby Anderson. And whoever wins between Galloway and Roman Reigns will fight Roman for his TEW championship at TEW's In Your House on the 4th of July. So that's very big news right there, what's occurred. But it seems like Roman wants to beat the crap out of him. Maybe for what he did to him last week. A bit of revenge from last week. That's what you get for cheap shotting me, Drew. Roman. And it seems like Drew Galloway now fighting back here. If this man wants to make a name, and I think he is going to do that right now, of course. And now Drew Galloway now kicking him in the arm. The Scottish psychopath now of the hammer right now in the back of Roman Reigns. Oh my god, it's now Drew. Now, yes, punch away there, Roman Reigns. I think the referee needs to separate these two, because these two are just beating the hell out of one another. Tearing the whole building down, it seems, between these two individuals. Well, Drew Galloway will have his first matchup tonight on TEW TV against Bobby Anderson, the hottest free agent of TEW history. Now, Drew Galloway clotheslines Roman. I'll make sure I beat Bobby tonight and get that opportunity for your championship In Your House, you son of a... Oh, a not nice word whatsoever. And a bit of trash talk there from Drew Galloway. And he just showed Roman Reigns what he's about. Can he do that against Bobby Anderson tonight? And also, can he do that in your house if he does beat Bobby Anderson tonight? That's a big brawl, it seems, between Roman and Bobby. Roman Reigns and Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway and Roman Reigns just tore the house down. A bit of a brawl between those two. But Galloway will fight Bobby Anderson, and the winner of that matchup tonight will fight Roman Reigns at In Your House on the 4th of July. That's the deal, that is. Right, next matchup is going to be between Victor Martinez and Jonathan Martinez. The Martinez bros will take on the Butcher and the Blade live right now. Let's get straight into the action here today. Drew Galloway and Roman Reigns had a big brawl, and that's what you get Drew Galloway for stabbing him or attacking him from behind last week. But obviously Drew Galloway did clothesline him and took him out. So it seems like Galloway's a monster or big deal here on TEW. It seems he just took out the champion just a minute ago, but we'll find out tonight if Galloway can take out Bobby Anderson like he did to Roman today. And like he did last week on his debut, or his first appearance, let's say, on TV on TEW. But however, this is the matchup right here, right now. The first match of the night is going to be between the Martinez bros and the Butcher and the Blade. And it will be live right now. Right, tag team action here on TEW. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. The Butcher and the Blade versus the Martinez bros. Bit of tag team action kicking off TEW here tonight. We really had a big jam-pack action with Drew Galloway having the brawl with Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring. What happened last week is revenge, possibly. But Drew Galloway did take him out, he did. And this guy is a Scottish monster, he is. And a Scottish psychopath, he is, really. And it seems like, indeed. Clothesline, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Close them into the corner now. The Blade. Clothesline again. Now a tag right there to the Butcher. Oh. Now. Into the corner now. Now Butcher the clothesline now to Jonathan right there on TEW. Just to let you guys know, the next pay-per-view is going to be called TEW In Your House pay-per-view. A bit of a tribute from the WWF days when there was a pay-per-view back in the 90s called In Your House. And we're going to have an edition of that on our show called TEW In Your House on the 4th of July. Well, CM Punk will fight Adam Cage for the World Heavyweight Championship in TEW and Afterburns brand. CM Punk versus Adam Cage. We got, obviously, Roman Reigns could take on Galloway or Bobby Anderson, depending who wins tonight. And that matchup will be live at the pay-per-view of In Your House. Whoever wins between Anderson and Galloway tonight, of course, here on TEW. Second of all, we also have the RSE Championship. Jack Swagger will take on Emmanuel Bashking. And this is actually the last ever time that those two have to fight each other. Basically, whoever loses the match between Swagger and Emmanuel Bashking will not fight the Republic States champion ever again in their history or their careers ever again. So basically, whoever loses the match will never fight for the title ever again, basically. It's between Swagger and Emmanuel Bashking. One more time feud at In Your House on the 4th of July. One. Kick out. Got a lot of matches on the card as well. So Sunshine's taking on Grace Cheng for the TEW Women's Championship at In Your House as well on the 4th of July. So we got a lot of good matches on the card as well. Got a big card. Guevara will be taking on Thomas Sasson for the lightweight championship at in your house on the 4th of July as well, in 2 weeks' time. We'll see about that, of course. Now, the Butcher now, what's he gonna do? And the Butcher now is gonna do the finishing move on Jonathan here. No, he doesn't. Clotheslines the Butcher now, Jonathan Martinez. Now he tags in now Victor. Clothesline. Leg drop. 1. Elbow. Now belly to belly suplex. Clothesline. Now a double tag team there from the Blade. Now Butcher now to the Blade. Oh, the leg drop. Kick right in the shin. Oh, the diving drop. 1, 2, kick out. Now it's a chance here from Jonathan here. Oh. The reverse. And he punches Victor out of the ring. Nope, into the corner here. Now Blade. Oh, the running high knee across the head. Another high knee again right on the positioning right there. Seems like the Blade's set up for his finisher move, I think. He takes out Victor down to the ground while he puts his move down to this matchup here. Well, he doesn't do that. Oh no. Woo, woo. Blade just gets reversed. Doesn't get his move set out for some reason. Now the Blade. Oh, submission. Oh, separation right there from Victor. I think the Blade looks like he wants to do the finisher move to kill off the matchup here between the Martinez Bros and the Butcher and the Blade. Chance here. Oh my god, a stunner move. Game over. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out. That was a good kick out right now. That's passed on to the Butcher, I think. I think he wants a tag. Let's get to the Butcher. Now into the Frozen. That's out there again. Suplex. Leg drop. 1, 2, 3. The Butcher and the Blade wins. Here are your winners, the Butcher and the Blade. To win the matchup here, this tag team matchup kicking off TEW SuperShow. A great win for the Butcher and the Blade. They declare themselves as the winners of this matchup. Yeah, great victory there for the Butcher and the Blade here. Very, very good win. Right, let's get straight into the next matchup. Obviously, not really a match, of course. Jack Swagger's got some words to say. And let's go now to what Swagger's got to say right now. Two weeks' time. 2 weeks. I need to beat Emmanuel Bashking for the final time. Because if I don't win, then I will never ever become a Republic States champion ever again. But the thing is, I know what it takes to beat him. I've done it before, you know. I beat him in the capture of the flag at Worlds Collide until he beated me 2 weeks later at Lockdown. But now, in your house, in 2 weeks' time, I need to beat him once and for all. And make sure a real Republican lifts that championship so proudly. And that's what I want to do by the end of In Your House in 2 weeks' time. It means pride. It means dignity. It means everything it does, that championship. And I do believe at In Your House, I've got to do what it takes to become the new 2-time RSC champion. I want to do it for me, for my reputation, and for my home city of Folksahoma. I'm doing it for all them people as well. Ooh. And speaking of which, here comes Emmanuel Bashking, the RSCV champion. Relax, Jack Swagger. Relax. You say that that is your pride, your dignity, becoming an RSV champion because you want to make your hometown proud. Is that it? Because you said that right now before I came here. But the thing is, let's get the best man win between me and you in your house in 2 weeks' time. Well, I've been training throughout this time to make sure that this fight, this last fight between me and you, is the fight that I beat you and become the two-time ROC champion. And I'll be very happy not to worry about you at all, as you will not be the ROC champion ever again in terms of the stipulation of the match. We'll see about that, brother. We'll see about that. Because in your house is in 2 weeks' time. I've been preparing as well to give my best shot against you. I know this championship means a lot to you, but also it means a lot to me as well. You see, I've been in the soldier as an Army Navy forces before I was a professional wrestler 13 years ago. No one cares about your Navy background. No one cares about your command background. You maybe served this country very, very proud 13 years ago, but I've served this nation very, very proud by nearly qualified for the Olympic Games in 2008. Yeah, that's right. But you failed. Oh. Don't disrespect me, Emmanuel. I've been doing a lot more of fighting and amateur wrestling and many more things of accomplishments I want to do. I know I can. It doesn't matter about our background, how we've served this nation. It all comes down to this matchup in 2 weeks' time. And I'm going to make sure this time around I beat you. And I win back that title back from your grasp. Oh my god, the mic right on the head. Seems a bit of a brawl here between Swagger and Manuel Bashking. Here comes round two. Oh my god, it's a bit of a fight between two people, of course. One member who's been part of the Olympic Games, of course, as representing the RSV, and one member representing the RSV in the Navy Forces 13 years ago, it seems. But these two will be fighting each other in a matchup in your house for the RSV Championship in 2 weeks' time. Oh my god. Big brawl between these two, Swagger and Emmanuel Bashking. And I know this is going to be very personal between these two individuals here on Total Elite Wrestling, but someone's got to win. Because whoever loses, then they won't ever fight the championship ever again. It's the stipulation rules. It means a lot for both these two to win the championship belt. I know that did actually win the match at Worlds Collide, the capture of the flag, but then Bashking turned around and won in that lockdown match on the 13th of June. 9 days later. We'll have to wait and see who comes and gets the victory out of this matchup between these two individuals, these two folks in the middle of the ring. Elbow right on the back of the neck. And now Swagger now. Drop kick. And now Manuel Bashking now catching up and slamming Swagger down to the ground. And a clothesline from Manuel Bashking. That championship means a lot to me, brother, not to you. Ooh, not nice word there, but Bashking just got one on Swagger in that big brawl. But we'll have to wait and see in 2 weeks' time how this match will go between two proud former Republican people Republican citizens of soldier and a former Republican sports athlete. To represent the Olympic Games in 2008 and representing also the nation in the Army Military Forces. This title means a lot for both wrestlers. We'll have to find out what happens at the In Your House pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. Right, next matchup is going to be Boom Boom Colt Cabana versus Peter Nivon. Let's get straight into the matchup right now. Get straight into the action right now. Boom Boom Colt Cabana versus Peter Ivon. Here we go, and the match will kick off right now. 1. Peter Ivon doing? Run like a coward for this Liberian man. Yeah, a lot of Liberians are a bunch of pussies. Anyway, Colt Cabana, of course. Big boot right there from Peter Ivon. Cross the face of Boom Boom Colt Cabana now. Kick out there from Boom Boom. Obviously, he is a man from Chesapeake, Michigan. He's a man who's got a big amateur record for the last 20 years in professional wrestling. Colt Cabana's using that in his advantage here on Total Elite Wrestling. I think this guy can actually main event a match or be a champion in the future. I reckon he can. He's got that attribute as a wrestler, the character he has. Boom Boom Colt Cabana. Now drop kick. Oh, the leg drop. Drop kick again. Drop kick in the back. Oh, the net back stabber. Now Colt Cabana now. He wants to really wrecklize him, I think. I think the last ride for Peter Ivon. Submission. Now Peter Ivon now fights back. Oh god, no. Oh, he elbows him out of the way. Now Colt Cabana now the DDT drop right there. Doesn't really affect Colt Cabana. He's just now up from it all. Unless Ivon just try and clotheslines him. And now Ivon now fighting. It's a chance here. Not fighting back at all. And now Banner now. He's tapped him out. And Colt Cabana wins the matchup. What a win for Boom Boom Colt Cabana right there. Well done, Colt Cabana. Republica. Here's your winner, Boom Boom Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana's just won the match, but it seems like it's Bray Wyatt's. Oh, please don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. The Fiend Bray Wyatt is just attacking Colt Cabana after his match with Peter Ivon. Oh my god. Die! Let me in! Let me in! Die! Die, Colt! Oh my god. Sister Abigail! The Fiend! On the banner on the ramp! Sister... Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me in! Die! Let me in! Oh my god, Sister Abigail! Sister Abigail! Bray Wyatt! Sister Abigail! Oh my god, Colt Cabana's got battered by the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I don't know why the Fiend took out Colt Cabana. He had a match with Pete and Ivan here on TEW. And then right there, the Fiend just attacked him out of nowhere. And that is scary to watch. That is... The Fiend just took out Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana had a match with Pete and Ivan. He won the match up. Good win. And then, however, he came along and attacked him. Not very good. Fiend just claws and attacks Colt Cabana in the ring. And I don't know why the Fiend did that, but there you go. But let's get straight into the next matchup. We got Macho Max versus Maxwell Jacob Fredman. I'm better than you and you know it. Get straight in the matchup. Macho Max will take on Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Ding ding ding. Here we go, and let's get straight into it. Maxwell Jacob Fredman did actually run his mouth last week about wanting to be the new or the top star on TEW. He's hoping if he can go and win every match that possible he can to try and get an opportunity possibly in the future for a TEW championship. Do you think he's the real deal on TEW? Benny Money known as Jay. I think he is. I genuinely think he is. That man is this young, this shine. He's 24 years of age. He's got a lot of he's got youth aside of him, so he may be one of the best wrestlers of all time in the next 20 years' time, to be honest with you. He's like more of a Randy Orton type of wrestler, he is. I think he's got a big career ahead of him, Maxwell Jacob Fredman. I think he will be a TEW champion one day, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon he would be. And the charisma on the mic and everything about him has been very charming about Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Very cocky, very big mouth headed, but that's how the way he is. But you need to have that as a wrestler if you want to be the main star on the show. And that's what Maxwell Jacob Fredman's doing. Obviously, Wardlow, the bodyguard of Maxwell Jacob Fredman. And obviously, it's good that he's got everything around him. You know, he's the man, the real deal here on TEW. You want to make sure he is the real deal by the end of this year. Maybe he might get a TEW championship match with Roman Reigns in the long term coming, or maybe Drew Galloway it could be, or Bobby Anderson. It could really happen. Meanwhile, Anderson, obviously Maxwell Jacob Fred wants to prove himself to the people that he can do it. See what he can do in the rankings first, out of all the members of the roster, if he can get a championship opportunity. If he does, then that'll be fantastic, that'll be. Meanwhile, Maxwell Jacob Fredman with a running knee across the face. That wasn't nice. I'm better than you, and you know it. You suck, you suck, you suck. And he's beating up Max Macho here on SuperShow here. Now Maxwell Jacob Fredman now going to do the finisher move on Macho Max. Oh my god, the real deal. I'm better than you, and you know it. 1, 2, 3. And that is a very, very good win for Maxwell Jacob Fredman.
And you know it.
Here's your winner, Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Give me the mic. Wardlow, give me the mic. I am better than you, and you know it. You suck, Maxwell. I don't suck. You suck. Boo. You see, right now, I want to be the man to be here showing you guys what I do best. You see, I am the man should be at the top of my game. I should be the man should be competing while the likes of Roman Reigns, the likes of that caliber. Every week, like I said to you last week, I want to be the man of an example. I want to be the superstar who could challenge, who could be the ruthless 24-year-old piece of gold right now in the middle of the ring. I know what I'm capable of in the ring. I know how I am in the ring. I may be 24 years of age, but it doesn't matter about age because I know that I am the best. I have got the attributes as the best. And I know that me here on TEW, it feels like I am better than you and you know it. And every week I'm going to prove it to you when I beat every enhancement talent around here on TEW. What the? Someone just interrupted Jacob Fredman. It's AK-47. Seems like Maxwell Jacob Fredman was interrupted by AK-47. I haven't really seen much of him on SuperShow for the last month since he was drafted from Afterburn. Let's just see what he's got to say. I am sick. I am sick tired of you running your mouth every single week saying, I'm so great. I want to be TEW champion. I'm 24 years of age. I don't give a flying about you, Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Look at you. You're not even a worthy champion. You haven't got the right to come out here and be rudely interrupting me because I know I'm better than you and you know it. I'm sick of tired of you saying I'm the best, I'm the best. That pisses me off the most. You see, Maxwell Jacob Fredman, you're not the best star around here. You say you are, run your mouth as you are, and I'm sick and tired of it. And I thought someone in the locker room needs to step up in the plate and confront this guy, and that's what I'm doing to you right now. Well, AK-47, what about you mind your own business and go back to the locker room and shut your mouth? You see, the thing is at Max AK-47, you don't want to hear what I say. What about you don't even watch what's happening in the ring? Because to be honest with you, I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to show you what I am in this ring. I'm getting things off my chest, man. Get things off your chest. You see, I want to make sure that I beat you. How about next week we have a match between me and you? You see, you've been running your mouth, laying the cash in the ring. What about you fight a real man like me? What do you say at Maxwell Jacob Fredman? What do you say? You want to fight the real piece of gold here on TEW? The man as a future TEW champion? You know what? I accept your challenge. I accept your challenge, AK-47. But to teach you some lesson, I'm going to give you a matchup in a Falls Count Anywhere match. What do you say about that? I'm down with that. Maxwell Jacob Fredman, I'm down with that as well. Yes. Any match. What about we fight at In Your House? Because I want to host a pay-per-view. I want to be involved in a pay-per-view. So what about me and you headline this Falls Count Anywhere match on the 4th of July instead of next Tuesday? What do you say about that, Maxwell? Well, whatever it is, okay, fine. I'll fight you at the pay-per-view In Your House in 2 weeks' time. I want to keep away from you a bit because you smell of beer. Around MJF. Seems like MJF actually started the beef. He was the one who was causing trouble with AK-47, and AK-47 is going to finish it right now. I think he's standing up to himself. That doesn't want him to run his mouth about he's so best, etc. Apparently it pisses him off, apparently. So, but since MJF run his mouth and started, talking rubbish about his BO and etc. Now AK-47 is actually beating the crap out of Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Teach him some respect, I think. I'm the real one here, MJ. I have enough of your mouth running. Ooh. Bit of beef here between these two in the middle of the ring. There's a bit of a brawl between... Oh, now MJ now fighting back here. Now AK-47 is a bit of a more of a... I know MJF had a match just a minute ago, of course, having a match with Macho Max, destroyed this Harchman talent here on TEW. Then he made a promo about how best he is. He wants to be a TEW champion in the future. Then AK-47 comes out of nowhere and says, "I'm sick of your trash talking and your I'm the best all the time, every single week." He has enough of it, apparently. So it seems like Maxwell Jacob Fredman is going to get someone standing up to him more like. And oh my god, the Pele kick. AK-47 Pele kicks Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Oh my god. It's out of control between these two. Out of control. Woo! An uppercut now. Another super kick again. I'm going to show you some respect. Damn it. Oh my god, he's showing some respect, it seems. For running his mouth about AK-47, running his mouth throughout the few weeks he's been saying about I'm the best and I'm the best. I think AK-47 has enough with him actually saying that. And I think he's doing the best. I think the fans are all giving on their feet for AK-47. AK. The fans are chanting AK-47's name You wanna mess with me, bruv, huh? Oh my god, clothesline there for Maxwell Jacob Fredman. Ru- You wanna mess with me, bruv? You wanna run your mouth, bruv, about I'm the best, I'm the best. I'll show you who's the best. Oh my god. He's gonna show him who's the best, it seems. In this brawl between MJ and AK. He's out of control here. And now AK-47 is gonna do something right now to Maxwell Jacob Fredman. It seems like, oh my god, that's what you get. That's what you get when you run your mouth, cuz. That's what you get. Oh, it seems like that to me. And that is a bit of a brawl after the promo segment. AK-47 just super kicked MJF in the face. That's what you get for run your mouth. That's what you get for running your mouth to AK-47, and that's what you get for running your mouth every week on SuperShow, you bitch. Oh my god. But anyways, it means that AK-47 will fight Maxwell Jacob Fredman in 2 weeks' time at In Your House pay-per-view on the 4th of July. And we'll see about the feud next week, but in 2 weeks' time, AK will fight MJF, it seems. A Falls Count Anywhere match. Alright, now, to let you guys all know, Grace Chang is going to be our guest commentator here today to analyse this matchup between her opponent at In Your House pay-per-view Sunshine, as Sunshine will be taking on Brittany, and this matchup will be live right now. Hello there, Grace Chang. Are you looking forward to this matchup between Brittany and Sunshine? It's going to be a good match between these two. Who do you want to win as you're the TEW Women's Champion? I want to see Sunshine win because I want to make sure that I want to see how good she is in the ring. Oh, really? Oh, yes, true, true, true. Right, anyways, she's going to be very quiet on the sidelines and watch this matchup while Sunshine takes on Brittany. And here we go. So while Grace Cheng's watching the matchup in the commentator's table, it's going to be a match between Sunshine and Brittany. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Let's get straight into it right now on Total Elite Wrestling. Here we go. Oh, God. And just to let you guys all know, tonight Drew Galloway will take on Bobby Anderson for the #1 contenders spot for the TEW Championship on the 4th of July at In Your House pay-per-view. Who's it going to be? Find out at In Your House in 2 weeks' time. And a punch right in the face here. Oh! Now suplex. Now cover. One. Kick out. Punch right in the face. Now punch right in the face again. Elbow. One. Now fist again. Oh. Clothesline. Oh, drop kick. Elbow. Oh, now Sunshine. Now elbow. This will be Grace Chang's opponent at your house pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. Kick out there from Brittany. Obviously, Brittany did actually lose against Sunshine last week in the triple threat match as Io Ashari and Sunshine and Brittany was in a matchup for the #1 contender for Grace Chang's TEW Women's Champion. But however, at the end of the matchup, Sunshine wins the match and she'll be fighting Chang at the 4th of July's pay-per-view. Now, Sunshine, meanwhile, now, a submission here. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's all over. Brittany just taps out. And Sunshine wins. And that is a win right there for Grace Chang's opponent at the pay-per-view coming up soon. At the pay-per-view of Sunshine wins.
Cake it up and have her laughing like she ticklish. Gucci, Prada, she hotter than Nevada. Rockin' that Versace even when she in the sauna. Occupation, shorty can't work it. Diamonds in her bracelet, she doing it on purpose. She fresh, she cool. Everything that she on brand new. 24 is what we rollin' on. Watch a Chevy top of fold. Patron Nouveau, sippin' on tequila rolls. Club lights, strobe lights, tipsy at the bar. You out of this world, girl, take me up to Mars. Chillin' like T.I. Neckin' and I'm jacking on a chica with a visa. Surfing Costa Rica with a smile on her face. She a cutie with a booty and she got what it takes. Mama Sita in a Pima and she looking so cool. La chica got a visa, she the one I go to. Senorita is a diva and she sitting up on top.
She is your winner. And will face, the winner of the matchup and Grace Chang's opponent in your house wins against Brittany here. Grace Chang, any thoughts? No thoughts at all. Good win. Congratulations to her. Oh, congratulations to her. That's what Grace Chang just said. Just congratulations. And just staring at Sunshine. And Sunshine staring at Grace Chang back. That's going to be my championship at your house pay-per-view. Yeah, it seems like those two staring off. But let's get straight into the next part on today. It seems like Sammy Guevara is going to go face-to-face with Thomas Sasson before their match at In Your House pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. And let's hear from Guevara, the lightweight champion. Here comes the Spanish guard, Sammy Guevara. Well. 2 more weeks. I'll be fighting Tom Assassin for the second time. Well, at lockdown, I was a better man. I walked out as still lightweight champion. But congratulations to Tom Assassin to become still the #1 contender for my belt. You see, right now, I know what it takes to be the man here on this program. I know that this championship's been mine since Combat Kingdom, and I am still prepared and determined by the end of In Your House in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to keep this championship still on my waist. Is that right, Rex Fury? That's right. So, Tom Assassin, bring it your all. But trust me, this ain't going to be a matchup you're going to like this time around. Maybe it was a bit light between me and you at Lockdown pay-per-view. I gave you opportunities. But now, I ain't going to give you no opportunities here in this second match between me and you. Don't know what he meant by that, but here comes Tom Assassin. Sammy Guevara, I know that you did very well in your previous match against me at Lockdown. I appreciated what you did. But this time around, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to become the 3-time lightweight championship, like it or not, brother. Guevara, I respect you as a lightweight. I respect your ability, your agility in the ring. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you said. But the thing is, you really know deep down you're going to lose, like you did at Lockdown. Ha 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 ha. That's not what I'm here to say. But trust me, I'll do what it takes at the pay-per-view of In Your House that I can get that championship away from you. I know my experiences in this lightweight division. I know people like you have got the talent and the attribute. But I even also have that heart as well, of gold. Well, we'll see. We'll see at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. But you're in the ring with the Spanish guard, baby. So be very careful what you wish for before you just get it. Well, that's up to you there, Sammy Guevara, to say. But trust me and you are going to tear the house down In Your House. And I know. I respect your agility, and you probably respect my agility in the ring. But we'll see how this fair fight goes around In Your House. Well, that's a very good boy from you, Tommy Assassin, to be very nice to me in this promo. I thought you'd be very reckless. But that's all to one side, shall we? Next pay-per-view here In Your House, I'll make sure that I put you into retirement home. Ha ha ha. Retirement home? Retirement home? Oh! That's what you get for saying retirement home to me. Oh my god, now Tom Assassin now brawling out with Sammy Guevara here. That didn't end well, this promo between these two. Not generally didn't do. Not necessarily. Didn't work out. And a clothesline right there from Thomas Sasson to Guevara. I'll see you in 2 weeks, brother. That was a bit of a brawl between Thomas Sasson and Sammy Guevara. Right, the main event of the day is going to be for the #1 contendership matchup between Drew Galloway, the Scottish psychopath, will take on Bobby Anderson, and whoever wins between these two will fight Roman Reigns for the TEW Championship in 2 weeks' time. Can Drew Galloway win on his TEW debut, the hottest free agent, taking on the man who's been the best of TEW throughout the last 10 years, Bobby Anderson? We'll have to wait and see how this match goes. Winner will face Roman Reigns for the TEW Championship. On his way down to the ring, making his TEW debut here tonight, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Scottish psychopath, Drew Galloway. This man did make a debut last week, but Bobby Anderson, what's he doing? He's going after Drew Galloway here. Oh my god, oh my god. It seems like to me that Drew Galloway just got thrown to the ring here by Bobby Anderson. I think Bobby Anderson probably had enough of what Drew Galloway said in the middle of the ring earlier today with Roman Reigns. But here we go, let's get in the action here on TEW. Good start of his debut here, gets cheap shotted by Bobby Anderson. That's probably what he might have got, what he did to Roman last week. But whoever wins between these two will fight Roman Reigns for the TEW Championship in your house in 2 weeks' time. Can Drew Galloway impress himself on his debut? Will he beat Bobby Anderson? These two have never met before. Never had a match with one another before. It's a bit of a, not of a dream match kind of, but, you know, it'd be big for these two for the first time ever met each other for the first time. Drew Galloway and Bobby Anderson, it seems. Now Galloway elbowing Bobby Anderson. And the psychopath. Oh, that big chest, that shoulder tackle right there and down to the ground. No. Punch right in the face there. And the Scottish psychopath is ready. Oh, woo! Now Drew Galloway is just showing his moves in the middle of the ring. Just taking out Bobby Anderson, I think. He wants to fight Roman Reigns. He's probably watching this backstage, this matchup, and seeing how this match will go between Bobby Anderson and Drew Galloway. We'll have to wait and see. I think Galloway probably, I think Anderson probably had enough with Galloway's trash talk earlier today. That's why he went after him. I don't really blame him for it, to be honest. He's in the middle of this situation. He's involved in it, really, for a championship opportunity. So why not cheap shot him, the hottest free agent here on TEW? Yeah, he was fired from WCW 2 months ago on SmackDown. He was fired, and he was thinking about those 2 months, what he can do now in the RSV. Will he join TEW? Will he go to the UK show? We might go to Japan, possibly, but he chose to come to TEW. And that's a very good answer for Drew Galloway. And the knee right in the head right there. Now, Galloway closes lines down to the ground. Very, very good. And now Galloway now. What's he going to do? Don't say Claymore kick. Oh. And now Galloway here. Oh. The the Scottish kisser right there to Bobby Anderson. 3, 2, 1. Future shock DDT. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that is your winner right there, Drew Galloway. What a debut he's just made right there. And that means that Galloway will fight Roman Reigns at In Your House in 2 weeks' time on July the 4th. This man is a reckon with here on TEW. This man is the real deal here on TEW. And a great win for Drew Galloway. He is your winner and will face Roman Reigns at In Your House in 2 weeks' time for the TEW Championship. Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway wins. Fantastic win here on TEW, and that's gonna be it here for us on Total Elite Wrestling. From myself, Billy Money known as Jay, alongside here today with John Cole, and we're gonna end the episode here today, and we'll be back for tomorrow on the RSV. But also from Billy Money known as Jay and Tax, we'll see you next Tuesday for some more TEW Super Show before In Your House on that week. Until then, goodbye.